The scaly skin is used for color shading, which is a protective coloration of some animals in which parts normally in shadow are light, and those exposed to the sky are dark.
This is the trachea, this is the esophagus, and this is a vein that goes towards the heart. The left and right atria receive blood from the lungs and body and pass it to the ventricle to be circulated. The heart is encased in a sac called the pericardium. It is located at the branching of the bronchi, and the heart is able to move around because of the lack of diaphragm. This allows for large prey to move through the esophagus without damaging the heart.
So this is the stomach, which is a J-shaped organ in which most of the digestion occurs. The next one is the liver. One of the functions of the liver is to produce bile, which is a digestive system. The next one is the gallbladder. This one stores the bile produced by the liver and releases it to the small intestine. The small intestine can be found here, which is this. The small intestine is a long, narrow coiled tube where absorbance of nutrients takes place. The next one is this, the kidney. The kidney are the organs responsible for the urinary output.
The respiratory system of the snake includes the trachea, the bronchi, the lungs, and an air sac. The trachea starts at the back of the oral cavity and ends near the heart. The left bronchus goes to the left lung and it is vestigial. The right bronchus leads to the right lung, that is elongated. The forward portion of the lungs is vascular and functions in gas exchange. The second half of the lung is avascular and has an air sac that extends into the tail region. The air sac performs a hydrostatic function in most snakes that regulates pressure inside the body cavity. Air enters and leaves the lungs due to action of the body muscles and movement of the ribs.
So this is the reproductive system of a female snake. So what we have here is the left ovary and the right ovary. The ovary consists of follicular cells, epithelial and endothelial cells, nerve tissue and connective tissue in an elastic tunic. They are elongated and near the pancreas, spleen, gallbladder, and cranial to the kidneys. The oviduct is divided into the infundibulum, magnum, uterus, and the vagina. The receptaculum seminis serves for sperm storage, allowing continued fertility. The brain is elongated and consists of the forebrain and the brainstem. It has a dorsal ventricular ridge in the telecephalon. The auditory portion of the midbrain appears better developed than expected. The tangential vestibular nucleus is well developed. The optic lobes of the midbrain receive primary input from the eye and secondarily from the olfactory and auditory centers.